Uh, okay, I bid you welcome then. Today's flight from Siskiyou County to, if it's Umpqua, read it like that. That's a private airport, and picture from Google Maps. It's an airport, like in among the houses and homes. So, be interesting to find it and actually land on it. It doesn't have any parking spaces, so next time, kind of depart, teleport ourselves there. So the Siskiyou. So we'll see. In any case, let's do the weather first. I haven't received have now this is sorry 40 have just spread is 9 degrees. It's good. We have quite a high pressure, so promises better performance of the aircraft because pressure altitude down by almost 600. That's good. And no wind reported. Also on this below Romeo Bravo Golf is an airport just 10 or 15 miles from our destination. They also but less visibility, but no clouds. Actually, if you notice the TAF that is from now, then this is yeah. No, this is for tomorrow. They expect some freezing fog, very low, and they had a very similar forecast looked this morning during their night. I guess that they have. And also Medford with report 0 winds. It looks like, let's here on actually that there looks like that wind wise we should have very calm winds. If I go to, you can see that wind surface there. And if I go to like 6,000 feet, which is the altitude I fly today, we have steady winds, quite all right. Looking at the ceiling, we can actually see that now we might have some problems there. So some condition in the air. If I look at the forecast, clearer. So let's our fingers crossed that this is just the actual condition that will get better. 8 miles of it is still limit, but it's nothing you I in time like it's kind of place, or maybe it's just because um just playing current conditions and there. If I look at the clouds, have some systems just outside of mainland, which is that it's fine, but we don't expect any clouds. So that's, I believe, good. We'll see in the air how it looks like. But so now, that was weather, and then destination are already set. Have a or should have 9 station, and then we can some planning. That I will that to verify. This is 405 meters, which is, I guess that they count this one, right? From road to road. All right, flight planning. So I just have the basic. This is just point to point direct. Now let's see what we can do. I would say, or someone already looked at it and planned something, ideas, go or what to choose as our turning points or reporting point, turning point, like a landmark. Look for.
I guess we could depart northwest, Interstate 5, and follow that to Medford, or to Ashland, use that as a landmark.
Yeah, I believe that this makes for a good point, also because of this reservoir here. Should be very well visible, and also yes, so 5 quite all right. We can also use this one here, kind of a verification that we are going away. And I just noticed we must pilot rocks. It's kind of mandatory, right, to fly by.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Mandatory.
Mandatory, yes. So pilot rock, almost 6,000 feet. So our flying altitude 6,500. Okay, if you don't fly directly. All right, that looks good. So we have like this is 26 miles, and since we have a road there to follow, I don't think that we any kind of point should be fine. We can capture, not capture, but find state. We can use this one as a. That's fine. All right, so let's go. Yeah. So what next? We fly over Medford.
I was planning for it.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
It's called Rogue Valley International or Medford. So again, let's just continue below the interstate, right?
Yeah.
And what we are next? Once remain.
We could follow the interstate even further to Grants Pass and through the mountains. You could follow Interstate 5 all the way to Roseburg if you wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, but that's here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a detour. You kind of bypass the mountain range.
Ah. Okay. Yes, that's definitely an option. We can actually make it an exercise, right, to follow the road.
Yeah. I just looked at it 5 minutes ago because I accidentally input 585 Oscar Romeo instead of 58 Oscar Romeo, so I had the wrong route planned.
Definitely an option, and also it will allow us for if we have any troubles, we have more like airports on the way. Let's take it. Let's just try to do that like this, and we'll see how far it goes. Now our this, but grandpa, and we follow it more. In that case, can we recognize Wolf Tower there?
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Looks kind of featureless on satellite. Probably not.
Yeah, I believe that normally when I know in real life, should be able to see this railway track. As you can see, it makes kind of a bend there, sharp bend. I believe that this one actually be quite recognizable normally. But we know that railway tracks are not that well. At least I don't.
Yeah, same problem for me.
Yeah, but I'll try that. We'll see.
I mean, you
Then
could also the interstate bends to the northeast.
yeah,
Maybe
it kind of
identify this point. It's the same point, yeah. Okay.
yeah. So you said that we can follow it all the way to work, yeah.
Yeah.
By doing so, we avoid the highest mountain. This. So, what about the final portion of the? Let's see. How do we? From the maps, you that it's from east to west. The magnetic north is actually slightly east. So that's it. But geographically, it's the north, west to east runway. That would. We have a river there, definitely, right? So if I out, should be possible if we kind of head in a direction a bit to catch the river, spot the river and follow it. Might be an option.
Mm.
And it's just 11 miles, so that's not that much.
I think if you reach the Roseburg airport, you could just do that reckoning from there. If you fail to spot anything until you see the river.
Yeah, of course. Now, when we are closer to the airport, we will already so like lower. So it might not be the best idea to actually fly over, especially at the direction of the runways. So I can do something. Because another option is actually now I see that kind of range could actually guide us. So,
Yeah. I guess you could follow the north of the mountain range and then turn north at the towers.
I won't be like searching the picture, but I will see them afterwards. But like that, right?
Yeah.
Basically, fly along this, and when that ends, you just point north. Actually, like 15 degrees to in this area, and then we should be able to add one. Since yeah, I believe that something like that could actually work our advantage. Oh, I'll keep that one this point, and I will just fly a little. There I can descend already. Should be. Let's. Oh, looks good. We have a little detour. That. Okay, so I believe that we can fly that unless there are any objections. And of course, you can fly whatever you like. You're not obliged to this. As far as airspaces go, I was trying to find anything, and the only thing I could find was actually the class Delta airspace at my stretches to 1,800 feet MSL, be above it. Otherwise, not operations in these parts. If any one of you found any interesting action or discuss, or I guess not.
Thomas,
Yes.
for redundancy, planning on using that NDB behind us to kind of help me get out, and then I was gonna use the VORs that are up ahead just to keep track of my flight. Does that seem reasonable to have a backup system like that?
Definitely. When you are flying, especially life, you will like advantage of everything that is at your disposal, right? So
Mhm.
use VORs for situational awareness and everything. Uh, the way how I fly it here later, because it's risk free, I tend to not to use them on purpose. Really verify that I am able to navigate, solely my reference land and the timings and headings. But that's just my decision. Kind of make it the challenge. If I was flying that in real life, I would definitely have this plan either in the GPS, or I would have like all the navigates, kind of programmed. I would, yeah, I would plan it like that and have it always as my backup. I would still try to use it like dead reckoning pilotage, but definitely I would as well place everything. Yeah, feel free to do that. Right? Shall I continue? Shall, right? Right. So departure now. We again have untowered airport. There are some examples of radio calls that you can make, and a sorry, CTA frequency is 1.0 here in county. I've in this light blue, I kind of did to standard departure procedures. This one goes to the right, or one of the options 5 has a right traffic pattern. And I also left this slide with the pattern and exits. You can go that if you en route. Again, just an examples, what but maybe I haven't said it in quite some time, so just highlight that. Um, I don't know how often you fly on the network here, but I see a lot of especially pilots. If ATC points some traffic for them, so they ask you for some traffic inside. A lot of simulator pilots will just say something like, "I have them on the GPS," or "I have them on TCAS," or whatever. Just to stress that point is that when ATC asks you for the traffic inside, they don't care if you can see them on display. The only thing they care about is if you see them out the window. So try to remember that and not make that mistake. If you see them on kind of display, that's fine. But the response in that case to ATC is negative contact. If you uh, even when you say that negative contact, that's basically mandate response for if you not see the traffic, say something like traffic not inside, because it might be mistook for traffic inside, and yeah, so negative contact is actual physiology. Even have negative contact, just keep looking at the traffic, and if it comes to be that you see them, just go on. Yeah, so that's something I want to hit file here. Yeah, here are those traffic and features weeks ago. So we did it for entries, but you can see here kind of slightly depicted also departure procedure. So let me maybe add one. So in VFR traffic substitute exit for traffic pattern exit procedures are one is straight out and 5 degrees in crosswind side. The traffic pattern is and the way how we that is that well, continue straight out is quite simple, but when to turn crosswind? When you are doing normal patterns, practicing landings, um, flying handbook recommend that you should make your turn 100 feet below the traffic pattern of 700 kgl. However, when about these procedures, I believe that mostly it's recommended to do that at 1000 feet kgl. I believe that if you anything in like 700 left or right, if the pattern is right, you won't make a mistake. Then you can that direction for a while, and I recommend again to be safe altitude else 500 off pattern out. Now you need to remember that in some airports you can expect also high performance craft that 500 above traffic altitude 500 feet air traffic and traffic pattern altitude standard one for high performance aircraft is 50. So I consider such airports to be safe altitude at least 2000 feet. So that's recommended, of course. Want to stick to the real life procedures that, and then when you are at a sufficient out. Any questions to that? If not, let's continue forward. This being the private airfield, we are coming from the south. I took a liberty of kind of recommend that if we are landing westbound, we left traffic pattern, and landing bound, we use right one, so we fly the field. So there are some like higher elevation in this area, but basically private airfields. I don't think that it's really somewhere regulated to which kind of traffic pattern they have. You can also try to page for have no. We basically have that we have 7 and 5. So 5 feet railroad 5 feet. Yeah. Whatever. So that's a private field, so there is not much traffic. At least not the traffic that would be unfamiliar with the area and procedures, and I think what they implement there.
We didn't go.
Come again, Justin? We did some mistake there. And also the frequency. Just trying to Google, what kind of frequency private airfields, and like, well, they are private airfields. You do not actually affect traffic there beside you. But then I saw that they basically went a bit. They call it multicom liner. Can either use 8 at multicom, or we should sorry, we can liner to kind of not anyone's air. So I could probably use that one. agree.
I think I found the FAA document.
What does it say?
It says, where was it? 10.5. Unlisted frequencies where there is no tower, CTEF, or Unicom station depicted for an airport on an aeronautical chart. Use multicom 122.9. So yeah.
Okay, then it's confirmed.
I posted the link in the group flight chat.
Okay. All right. So with that, I believe that's it. Of course, if you have any kind of questions. Not, I wish you happy flying.
Fine.
Believe, yeah. One thing that I wanted to kind of note is that last time when I was landing, the aircraft behaved really strange on the final. Part of it was that I thought that it was like caused by me using incorrect inputs, you know, both because of forward slip and so on. But also when I trying to recover from that, the aircraft kept pulling, you know, wrong, and this is the reason. I had a broken flap. If I go to inside view, hope you can still hear me. When I deploy flaps, look what happens. Right? So the more I deployed flaps, the kind of right wing started to get much more lift than the left wing, and kind of roll me to the left time. I was battling that, right? So I was actually landing my yoke like that, right? To kind of, yeah, like that, to keep the aircraft level. It's a longitude axis. So that's the explanation. I will now fix it here. Click on it, fix, right? And now it should be fine. Now it's fine. So that was kind of, as you can see, if flap can. I did do the pre-flight last time, so the flap was alright, so it have been broken. What I didn't do when I was flying, when deploying flaps, I didn't check visually, you know, they are both deployed. So try to see, because if I saw that one was deployed and the other not, then I would kind of track them again and flaps rather than landing with not symmetrical flaps. Anyway, let's get to it. More fuel in the left tank, so that one. Yep. 2 primes. I believe we are ready to start. Left or right? Right. Start. Looking for the oil pressure to rise. That's the fluctuation in RPM. Might be some spark plug. We'll see. Be in the mixture. Let's warm that engine up. Right. While we are here, let's go back to the map and just quickly make a note of those user fixes that do have any names. So I will name this one Wolf Creek, and the next one Azalea. Last one, that's range. Yeah, I probably used some GPS instead.
Siskiyou traffic, Cherokee, November
Fine,
832 Papa Whiskey at ground, taxiing to runway 35, Siskiyou.
okay. While we are here, let's see what the elevation. I believe the it's 35858, 56 actually right now. So let's 56 there, and elevation it should read is 516. Yeah, close enough. That's it. I won't be refueling today. I have enough fuel. This one goes to bar. This one will niner duration.
Siskiyou traffic, November 36, Foxtrot, type dark Kodiak on the ramp, taxiing to runway 35 beyond the Cherokee. Siskiyou.
Star Wars speeder. Okay.
Siskiyou traffic, Comanche 6494 Papa will be taxiing to runway 35 behind the Kodiak.
And traffic November 1 on our technical, tap time windy 40, taxi behind the Cherokee, Siskiyou.
Looks like the last day. Siskiyou traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, Piper Comanche, taxiing to runway 35 behind the Diamond.
Siskiyou traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima will be taxiing to runway 35 behind the other Comanche, Siskiyou.
We have a nice taxi lamp in the middle of the taxiway. Crunch, crunch. It shows correct. We get that fog on the windshield again. Would like to use like a cabin heat, but wind tends to noise. Get rid of the moisture.
Siskiyou traffic, Cherokee, November 832 Papa Whiskey will be departing runway 35 to straight out departure, Siskiyou.
Now that's better. Better looking colors. Any brakes over there. Pressure of the oil is above 60 now, so able to our run up. Stay, position ourselves askew a little bit in order not to
Siskiyou
push
traffic,
that
order
one.
26 Foxtrot, departing runway 35, straight out departure, Siskiyou.
Okay, quite comfortable. Park plots are all right. That's the cabin wind. Really annoying. Right, so fine, good. Now we wait.
Siskiyou traffic, Comanche 6494 Papa, departing straight out 35, Siskiyou.
Also departing
Siskiyou
straight out.
traffic, order 36 Foxtrot, upwind 135, 3900, climbing 8500, departing to the northwest, final call, Siskiyou.
Siskiyou traffic, Cherokee November 83 Papa Whiskey, about 5 or 6 miles north, climbing through 5,300 and departing to the north, last call Siskiyou.
Squawking.
Traffic, Diamond 19 or Tango Golf, taking off runway 35.
Traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Char, taking off runway 35 straight out departure.
Siskiyou traffic, Comanche 6494 Papa, 3 miles north through 5,000, departing the area to 8,500 to the north. Final call, Siskiyou traffic.
It is alive.
Siskiyou traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima, departing runway 35, straight out departure, Siskiyou.
Off. Off.
Sky traffic, 911 and technical 5,000 feet, parking north, final call.
Circle that one. Then we'll be continuing kind of. Sorry. Siskiyou traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie 4000, climbing 6,500 and proceeding north-northwest. Final call, Siskiyou. Look at the map, find that we should kind of see the road, also to the right.
Siskiyou traffic,
That
Comanche 6529 Lima, upwind to 35, 4,200 feet, departing to the north, last call, Siskiyou.
Right, so have our wall and state follow down the right again, it's off, landing lights off, lights remain on. of this. We should be reaching the Ashland Municipal in about altogether 11 minutes of flight. This timer for that one. And then the pilot. That one is roughly after the middle, so should be reaching that. Might that one be pilot rock? Maybe. Looks like it. To be honest, yeah, that will be pilot rock. Oh. In the matrix. Air is quite smooth, so let's use it to synchronize our gyro. Synchronize pretty well. Like that. Have the internet there. That direction, which is correct. It's definitely pilot route there, and that one. Distance quite a distance. Could be Mount McLaughlin, probably. Okay. This way. Does the interstate actually go there or road? Pilot rock? No, that must be it. Go there in the valley. I hope. And it will point us too far away. As kind of a railway needs to kind of make its crossing there. Aircraft ahead of me, like going towards it. I see actually green on the right, making a circle. Orbit. Pilot rock, there it is. I believe I guessed why it's called Pilot Rock. Such a beautiful rock, visible from afar.
Landmark rock.
Yeah, we do have an aircraft there. Who is that flying in the opposite direction, very close to the ground? No idea.
I'll have to check the VATSIM radar.
November 3368 kilo. Probably not one of us.
I squawking 7,000.
Oh, it's some Alexandre number.
8,600 hours. Impressive.
It's probably just working. Right, so let's see. Our first point was airfield, which will be that one. This is the one. Okay, so we should have reached it in 11 minutes. We're quite over, but right. Not flying straight. I believe it's time to switch tanks. So, and one. Yeah, it looks beautiful. After we pass that airport, we should have 303, so prepare myself for that, someplace there. And on the map, we will be basically following the road again all the way to Medford. Following that one interstate there. It should be a relaxing flight today.
It is so far, unless I get lost. In which case I will just unhide my moving map.
Oh, you're naughty.
No, I'm using all means at my disposal. Just like you said.
Ah, you got me there. Touché. I've ordered myself a new monitor, but I don't have it yet.
Oh, nice. What kind?
Now I'm using a 24-inch one, the normal 16:9 ratio.
Okay.
And I ordered a 34-inch 21:9 ratio.
Wow.
Nice.
From Alienware. Dell.
Is your desk like even broad enough? Can it stand far enough away from you?
Yeah, my wife will have something to say that I've gone mad or something like that, but I can survive that. Now it's like my current monitor has like 55 centimeters, 55 wide, not the diagonal but wide, and the new one will be like 80.
And is it curved or flat?
Yeah, it is curved.
Nice.
Same one. I also have this one curved, but slightly. Yes, the new one more curved. But I'm looking forward to kind of see slightly more without turning my head.
Yeah, I guess I'll get a new computer sometime this year when the public beta for MSFS 24 is finished.
Well said.
I'll just check out some benchmarks and kind of build a new PC around the simulator.
I'm a little bit afraid because it has higher resolution, so if my performance get some hit. So I will probably need to do some fine tuning there. But
Yeah.
I guess I can live with that.
So you can do a lot of tuning without really seeing anything noticeable.
I tend to, but I want to, have the highest settings possible, highest possible. Sometimes if I lower something, I don't really notice. So. But yes, I'm also like waiting for the public beta for to end before actually switching to it.
Because in 2020 things run smoothly enough and happy with it, so
Yeah. I do look forward if they manage to kind of have a better physics situation there. So I'm looking forward to that. But otherwise, yeah, the eye candy, yes, might be higher if there are no problems with connection point. But,
everything is streamed now.
even the aircraft, when I was testing it before Christmas. So when I switched from external to internal view, it was actually, it was not like that I switched and saw my internal cockpit right away. It was loading, right? And the dashboard arrived first, then some instruments, then the seats, and it's kind of why do you need to stream aircraft? I don't understand.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. It's one of these.
Yeah, I couldn't put it better.
Oh, I'll just save up some money, but I don't really know when I'll actually buy it. I'll just keep waiting for now.
Yeah. I basically, even though I know that I will be switching eventually, as kind of a gesture, I ask for a refund. Because, since I'm not using it, I can as well have it on my savings account like that in the meantime, right?
Yeah.
Not that it would generate that much, but still, it's more of a gesture towards Microsoft that no, I don't want to be a public beta tester for you. And they will get it right eventually. That.
Yeah, they did with 2020. So
It
they
takes
are
a
more
year or
experienced
two,
now.
and yeah, why not? It's basically the same with every product of theirs. Yeah, like professionally, I work with Microsoft Teams, and when it came out, now it's in a good shape. But when it came out, it took like 4 years until it was like usable.
It still loads so slow though.
Yeah. Sorry. The optimization is horrible.
Yeah. Same as Outlook. Completely abysmal performance for a program that's at the end of the day supposed to send and receive emails. What's taking so long?
I'm not sure entirely, but with Outlook, I believe that I still have the old client, not the new one. But I'm not entirely sure because sometimes they force it on.
The new one is even worse. It's even slower. They really love changing the UI and moving buttons around. So that it's even more inefficient than it already is. I don't know.
Today I kind of like the graphics look very nice today for me. About you, but kind of like what I'm seeing.
play on high. It's decent, but it's not great. Let's put it this way.
Ah,
It's good enough for VFR. But as soon as photogrammetry is involved, it just doesn't look good anymore. It barely renders, and the buildings look like, I don't know.
yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about the simulator. That I really would like to see into the distance, you know, even the buildings, because it's something that's still missing for me. Let's say that you're flying towards New York, right? Normally you should see those buildings very far away, but they just don't render. I understand
They
that
do, they just render as, I don't know, a square.
they render as nothing. There's like,
I mean, I guess it would really take a lot of
Yeah.
computational resources
yeah,
to do that.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. That I understand it from performance side, because we would probably not be able to fly that, but I do hope that they, for example, do not render, you know, stuff behind me. I don't need that. I don't see there. I don't have any rear view mirrors in the aircraft, so yeah, I can turn my head and see that, so good. But I don't need to see buildings in the distance behind me. It'd be nice to see them in front, but I do understand that we are still limited by performance.
Just about at Grants Pass, I guess now begins the more tricky part of the flight.
I just passed Medford 2 minutes ago. 9 minutes from us. Are you firewalling your engine? Or are you
No,
flying
it's
the Kodiak?
Kodiak.
Ah, okay.
Well, it's not firewalled.
But you have a
Doing-
turbine.
Yeah, it's a turbine. I have. I'm doing 150 true airspeed. It can maybe do 170, and on optimal conditions maybe 180. But
Indicated?
nope, 2.
I'm doing like 130 indicated.
Yeah, 135 for me. It's not that much faster. It's has a strong, has a powerful engine, but it's a flying brick.
No, Pipers are flying bricks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's an STOL flying brick, so it's also
But you know what?
bricks don't need as much runway, you know.
Yeah, but what's interesting is that when I was testing the when I was trying that engine out, you know, when we were flying to Catalina, it was actually gliding much better than I anticipated, and that I think that it was kind of not correct, because I was able to, you know, I calculated, you know, based on kind of a drop performance where I should be, but in the end I ended up like 3,000 feet high, and I was gliding around 10,000 feet only, so that's maybe like
Strange.
yeah, it is strange.
Have you I don't know, made a ticket for A?
No, because I've tried it only once, you know, and I'm not 100% sure, you know, that I calculated correctly, but maybe I will just try it again sometime. We also do some, you know, custom weather, 0 winds, you know, so I can see what's happening, and kind of maybe be on little nav map exactly how much distance I covered, you know, where the altitude.
Yeah, makes sense.
I just don't. Not that I wouldn't have time. I don't have the will.
Yeah, in the end of the day, it's not that important.
I haven't experienced that brick feeling, you know. Actually, didn't want to go down.
I guess the Kodiak actually has a pretty decent glide ratio. I think it's almost 2 miles per 1,000 feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like twice better than it should be. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know about Kodiak, but twice better than, for example, Cessna. Should glide. I believe that Cessna should like lose like 1,000 feet per one, like that.
It's in the manual. It's a bit hard to find, but I'm not sure. Glide ratio of the aircraft is approximately 2 nautical miles of glided distance. Yeah, it says here in the manual.
For Kodiak.
Yeah.
Then yes, okay. Probably better aerodynamic. But it looks like a huge Cessna, right?
Yeah, it's less bricky than it looks.
Oh. That's good then.
So if the prop is feathered, flaps up, and airspeed 97 indicated. Okay.
By the way, today I found out why I had very weird behavior at landing last time, you know, because I was landing with yoke like 45 degrees to the right and the aircraft was level, right? It's like, what's happening? And hold and behold, today the walk around, I noticed that left flap was going down. So as I deployed flaps, you know, it deployed only on the right side, meaning right side had much more lift. And yeah, I kind of thought that it was because you know, it was kind of a high drop and I was doing trade-in. I didn't do any maneuver, so I was doing forward slip, and I thought that it kind of didn't recover properly, you know, from the forward slip. Maybe I kept some cross controls and didn't know, but now I know it was because flap one was not extended.
Hey, the more you know.
Yeah, I was able to keep it, you know, level, but it felt weird.
Was that a simulator or real life?
No, simulator.
All right.
Comanche hero. Left front was broken and I needed to repair it today. And I know that last time I did a pre-flight check, you know, the walk around, and it was good, so it must have broken in flight. Coming at sorry, at ground spot.
Airport can be spotted really easily, not because of the airport, but because of the lights, the runway lights.
I don't see runway lights, but I crossed the pass, and I have a city in front of me, so I will assume airport should be totally to the north of it. Yeah, lights,
Yeah.
right. Right. Yeah, it's so unrealistic. We would not be able to see that, you know, these lights during the broad daylight. Just. But anyway, it's the same with the aircraft, you know. In real life, you have really difficulty, you know, spotting these small aircraft during the day. But here you just look 10 miles and you see those navigation lights and strobes. So weird. But hey, we should be lucky, you know, we are living in the age that we can fly virtually with.
I mean, I guess it's made that way so people can easily spot them.
Yeah, I guess, but
maybe there should be an option to let you turn the visibility of other aircraft a little bit low, so it becomes more realistic.
yeah, that option would be nice. Make the lighting realistic, but I bet that Microsoft or SOB actually thinks that it is realistic already. It's the same with the runway lighting, right? normally when you have, for example, runway in the middle of a big city, that airport environment is the darkest one of the whole environment during the night. Here it's actually shining so bright that you cannot miss it. But again, I'm happy
I guess
that's
though.
what we have, so
I guess from a software developer point of view, like I guess I know how that would make a lot of sense because it's the most important part of the simulator, so they make it as bright as possible so you cannot miss it.
and truth be told, hardcore simmers are a very small minority of all the players.
Niche.
Niche, but very small. You know, the main income they have is from those gamers. So, so we should be lucky, you know, that they try to strive at least somehow for realism.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but you still have add-ons, right? You can maybe with some add-ons add more realism.
Yeah, if they open the API for those add-ons to work that particular aspect of the game. I don't know if they opened or if they have opened weather radar, you know, possibilities or weather itself yet. They did.
I guess it's just a matter of time, to be honest.
But it's been almost 5 years.
Oh, you're talking about 2020. I thought it was 2024.
I consider it kind of the same product in that way. I wouldn't mind if they don't do it in 2020 because that would realistically make no sense for them, you know, to implement something new into the old sim. But I don't know the status of the or you know feature-wise.
Fair enough. Me myself, I'm still happy with old FSX.
Yeah. But you know, honestly, is it because you had to kind of settle for it, or are you really happy?
Both, actually both. I had to settle, and I feel like there's a lot more add-ons for FSX than 2020.
The beauty of
For
2020
example-
is that you can basically run it without add-ons quite well.
Sure.
Oh, okay, there it is. I thought I had lost the interstate, but I was saved by Cow Creek. Thank you, Cow Creek.
Cow Creek?
Yeah, it's like a little river, I think.
Oh, that one.
Which one?
Kind of runs. Yeah, it joins the Interstate 5, so I guess it should be under me here somewhere. Oh yeah, that looks like the interstate.
Currently flying north of the Grand Spa, so looking for that Wolf Creek. We'll see how well I can find it or not.
I will probably start descending now. Okay, that mountain range we planned for looks way less distinct because I can't see it.
Yeah, it's not that high, you know. It's maybe 1,000 or 1,500 feet, you know, above the area, but it would still be somewhat.
Yeah, okay. We'll just
see.
have to see. Or not. Okay, whatever. 3, 2, 7, I think.
But I have a favor to ask of the aircraft before me. If you could turn off, you know, the navigation and strobe lights when you land, so I I don't see the aircraft, and by that, you know, the airport. I really want to try the airport.
I'm not really sure who the aircraft in front of you is.
Basically everyone.
That November
All aircraft,
6509
okay. Yeah.
Lima.
And I believe that also others would like to, you know, try to find it without seeing that aircraft on the ground flashing very brightly.
Okay, I think I'll just search like a headless chicken until someone arrives who finds the airport, and I'll just quickly follow him.
Did you want us to wait till we're on the ground, Thomas, or say
If you,
10 miles out, turn them off?
I believe that we can turn them off 10 miles out, right? To really
Right.
make it possible for everyone to try to find it.
Oh, I've got an aircraft ahead of me. Wonder who that is.
What's your call sign?
I'm November 6494 Papa.
You have that in front of you. That's foul. November 19 Tango Golf.
Yeah, I just see his light, so I don't have any ADSB in, so.
Oh, that's me. Tango Golf.
And I should be over to your 9 o'clock.
You're over near that reservoir?
Yep, at 6,500.
So you just passed over the reservoir within the last, say, half a minute or so then?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty small reservoir. I'm kind of a little bit to the east of my track.
As predicted, I was not able to see any railway, but I found the valley that the interstate goes through, so that's fine. So I'm still IFR. I follow roads.
I switched to IFR, I follow rivers. My goodness, Cow Creek does it again.
It's a river saver.
Yeah.
But the one that the airport lies by is the North River.
Umpqua. I wanted to ask how that's pronounced.
Umpqua? I don't
I have no idea.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you.
Okay. It sounds more funny.
That one
so.
airport. Let's see.
Must be some native name.
Okay, but I have no idea where that mountain range is supposed to be. I see mountains all around.
It's not a
What's
range,
like the-
it's kind of a small hill. A range.
Oh well, maybe if I've set a point where the interstate and the river kind of separate. I think that's where I need to make my turn as well. Yeah, I think when that point is already behind me, so I'll just make my turn. Okay, it's like the lottery now, but oh well. I guess it passes for a mountain range.
I still see the interstate, I believe.
That's what they want you to think. Okay.
Turning off my lights. I'm not visible to others.
Right.
Stealth mode.
Yes, that's what.
Yes, and then we are supposed to be at Umpqua.
But obviously feel free to overfly Umpqua, you know, find the airport and kind of join the pattern any way you wish, because that's what you would normally do when you really don't know the area.
Yeah.
You don't need to stick, you know, to establish yourself on the 45-degree entry to the downwind when you don't basically where the airport is. Kind of impossible to do, right?
Yeah. On that note, I think I'll stop my descent here. We don't go all the way. Because I have no idea where I am anymore.
Good.
Great. Guess it's dead reckoning now.
Well, that is a valid navigation technique.
I mean, there should be a bit of a higher mountain here somewhere, but it's about 3,500. Maybe this. It's too far.
Were you able to see Myrtle Creek Airport? Or is this
Myrtle-
also like in the or
kind of airport. Yeah, no, that's where Cow Creek had to save me.
oh.
Didn't see that one. I'm thinking. I guess if I just keep going north, there should be a river somewhere, right?
I believe I also see the Cow Creek.
Supposed to turn north now. That's what I will do. No, that's not north.
I do believe I recognize the range that we're flying close by. But you know,
I mean, I'm flying close to a road. I'm trying to find it on my map, but no luck so far. Either case. Oh, there's some body of water. Nice.
body of water.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a river or.
There is one that is like west of the towers that are on this section. That's very small.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But you know, if it's too big, it's a Pacific, so you're way off in that case.
Man, it goes way to the horizon. Where am I?
But I found the Myrtle Creek Airport positively identified. And in that case, I also identified the range that I should follow. Now, if it will help me, that remains to be seen.
guess it's okay. It's a very bendy river. You know, I would be funny if I just stumbled on it by accident, but I don't think so.
You'll make it. I believe in you.
Just okay. It's a river. Nice. Followed the river right away.
That good or bad?
Not sure how to tell. There's a little lake, but it's not the one I think it is because there's a second lake nearby. Oh, jeez.
Don't see any lakes on the sectional near our destination. Oh yeah, there are two small ones.
I go north from here.
Umpqua traffic, Cherokee November, Whiskey 5 miles south, descending to 1,500 inbound to land runway 25 after Whiskey.
Umpqua traffic, Comanche 6494 Papa, on a left downwind, going to do an overpass of 25 low level. Umpqua traffic.
Someone does have their lights on. Relief. Did you, Christian?
I'll check. No, should be off. But I think I'm lost. I'm north of the VOR. I'm way past.
Umpqua traffic, 6494 Papa, upwind, or departing 25.
Yeah, there's the interstate
In the
again.
pattern.
I'm at the interstate north of Roseburg.
Umpqua 6494 Papa left crosswind 25. Umpqua.
Traffic, time 1 and Tango Golf, runway 25 vacated.
Umpqua traffic, per kilometer of Papa Charlie, about 7 miles south of field. We're trying to find the airfield. Join left downwind 25. What?
Umpqua traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima's left downwind 25. Umpqua.
Umpqua 6494 Papa left downwind 25. Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, Cherokee Number Papa Whiskey, 3 miles south, maneuvering to enter left downwind runway 25.
Umpqua traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima's turning left base 25. Umpqua.
Umpqua 6494 Papa extending left downwind 25 to allow Comanche a chance to land. Umpqua traffic.
Umpqua traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima turning final 25. Umpqua.
Umpqua Comanche 6494 Papa left base 25. Umpqua.
Go down, way down. Of the river. Right. That one is behind the river. That one.
Umpqua 6494 Papa final 25. Umpqua.
Rope.
Umpqua traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima has vacated 25. Umpqua.
River, yes.
Umpqua 6494 Papa going around. Umpqua.
See.
Umpqua traffic 6494 Papa left crosswind 25. Umpqua.
Okay, that one. What traffic? Per kilometer for Charlie just entering left downwind. 5.
Came up with another awesome plan. I will just follow the interstate back south and then intercept the river and follow that again. Should lead me hopefully to my destination.
Umpqua traffic 6494 Papa left downwind 25. Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie also left downwind, close to the base turn now. But
Umpqua traffic, Cherokee November Papa Whiskey, inbound left downwind runway 25, descending to 3200. Umpqua.
on traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie turning left base from 5. Traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie turning final, runway 5. But
Umpqua traffic, Comanche 6494, Papa, left base, 25, Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, Cherokee 832 Papa Whiskey, turning left downwind, runway 25, stop Umpqua.
Umpqua 6494, Papa, a final, 25, full stop, Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, November 36 Foxtrot, type direct Kodiak, probably about 5 miles east, 2,500, approaching the field, looking for the field at 2,500, Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, Cherokee 832 Papa Whiskey, extending left downwind to give way to the Comanche and final. Umpqua.
But traffic, Oscar Kilo Papa Charlie going round, runway 25.
Umpqua traffic, Cherokee 832 Papa Whiskey, turning left base 25, stop Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, Kodiak 36 Foxtrot, 3 aircraft in the pattern inside, will fly over the field at 2,500 to the east, Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, Cherokee 832 Papa Whiskey, turning final, runway 25, stop Umpqua.
But traffic, Oscar Kilo Charlie turning left downwind, 25.
Umpqua 6494, Papa, clear.
Umpqua traffic, Kodiak 36 Foxtrot, overflying the field at 2,500, will now turn south and enter a left downwind for runway 25, Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic,
Traffic, Comanche 6529, we're going to have another go at it. Short final 25, Umpqua.
But traffic, Oscar Kilo Charlie turning left base. What? Traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, flying slanted final runway 25.
Umpqua traffic, Comanche 29 Lima is clear, they're in the way. Umpqua.
Umpqua traffic, Kodak 36 Foxtrot, entering left downwind runway 25 at 45 degrees. Umpqua.
Traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, vacating.
Umpqua traffic, Kodak 36 Foxtrot, left downwind 25, Umpqua.
Flip the wing.
Umpqua traffic, Kodak 36 Foxtrot, turning left base, runway 25, Umpqua. Umpqua traffic, Kodak 36 Foxtrot, turning final 25, full stop landing, Umpqua traffic.